53 total yards of offense in the first half for the Steelers. We were talking some before the pod about the critical 4th and 1 play in the second half. You've covered this league for a long, long time. What do the Steelers need to do to try to fix some of their offensive struggles through the first 4 weeks of the season?
Well, you got 2 good running backs, and obviously Kenny Pickett is struggling. He made some decisions, and I'm not just talking about with the ball. I'm talking about which way he would turn. Like, really, that sack on 4th and 1 by Jonathan Grenard, it was a difference maker, but Pickett went right into it. He was being blocked by the left tackle, and then all of a sudden Grenard sees Pickett coming right to him, so he just sheds, take a couple steps right, and sacks him. And to me, that was on Pickett. And then I know you guys have not heard this before, so I'll tell you something I know that is not being said up there. Okay. Canada's doing a terrible job. And some of that play calling being the shotgun on 4th and 1, and you got Najee Harris, who is having a really good third quarter, powering the ball. That was just a bad play call. Putting it in Pickett's hands instead of Harris's hands, especially when Harris was running so effectively, that was just a bad play call. And that's, Mike Tomlin said there's going to be changes made. I'm guessing it's not going to be on his staff. I'm eager to see what that is. But they just don't look like your typical Mike Tomlin coach team right now. And it's not like Tomlin got stupid all of a sudden. It's probably the players, personnel, but it doesn't look like they're making the best use of their personnel either. Or maybe the Texans just a whole lot better than I think they are. And maybe they will be. I picked them to win 6 games, doubling last year's win total. And I'm like, oh, boy, everybody else is picking them to be second worst team in the league to Arizona. And so I may have to rethink that, but it's going to take a few more games before I do. But the Steelers kind of look discombobulated. They're not they don't strike fear anybody on defense. I've been coming to Pittsburgh since the late 70s. And, boy, teams used to hate going to Three Rivers. They hated going to Heinz Field at times, but it was Three Rivers when they hated it the most. And teams don't hate to come there anymore.